Got me feeling like running, 'cause you're always rushing. Your mind has been filled with traffic, no stop signs, stuck on bad habits. Let's just chill and relax to end our day in the sunset haze.
Good evening, guys. I'm looking up at the clock, 8:10. Here we are, Paradise, Wednesday evening. You can see the glorious town hall there, and the museum over there. The clock tower. I'm using low light. 4K, 30, I was going to use 60, it doesn't matter. When is this restaurant going to open here, guys? It's already been empty 9-12 months. Of course, York's Cafe up there. Nobody's been there for months, so James, if you do come into this video and you send a message, you told me it's now 18 months late, isn't it? And all those farcical signs, well, there's something going seriously wrong there, James, because I was speaking to security there the other day. He said nobody's been there for a couple of months and all the building materials are still inside. Yes, DDI Pocket 3, Osmo Pocket 3. Got noise cancellation on, so you might not hear. There's some really strong gusts of wind, guys, so I don't want that to hurt your little ears. And it's about 55, 58 degrees Fahrenheit. Strong gusts of wind, but very mild. It's lovely for filming, but I have got noise cancellation on. 4K 30, they say don't film more than 30 minutes with this camera, guys. It's new. It costs 600, well, with the extra microphone, 700. One of the best in the world, but they do have. I haven't had it. I had it in London at the exhibition, or when on the bus when the sun was shining upstairs, but that's the only 3 times. It's beautiful over there, isn't it? But as you know, it's got a flip-flop screen now. It had a half-inch screen, the 18 and the 20. This is the 23, a year late. I know, I've told you before, but I have new people in here, and it's incredible. It's not as good as the iPhone. As you know, I've just bought the iPhone 15. And you know, I got a great deal. I traded my other one in for $354. It was 2 years and 3 or 4 months old. So I worked it out. It cost me £1 a day. I traded the 11 in, got the 13 Pro, far too heavy. It's like lifting weights. I mean, the actual girl in the Apple store and her colleague, they couldn't believe something just over 2 years old and how heavy it was. That's beautiful up there, isn't it, guys? But, yes, and the same to you. Low light should be spectacular. I've only used this about 4 times. It's not an optical zoom, and now that I've got low light, you're in the wide angled lens, but not ultra wide, which I very rarely use anyway, especially at night, because it looks too dark and too far away for you. So the cameras are usually set at default, which is the ultra wide, guys. And because the screen's twice the size of that ridiculous screen they had on the other 2 models for 5 years, it makes a tremendous difference. It's more than adequate for me filming now. I think it's one of my vloggers, a vlogger in Birmingham said you get used to it. That's spectacular, isn't it, guys? So as you know, I know I go on about it, that's the overflow yard there now. So they've cut all that off here, although you can use this area. We had a decent council. They would have told them because the Colmore Road complained about having the overflow up there, they would have said, well, we lost this for, I think it opened just for the Commonwealth Games, so it was floozy. It just had plants here, if you remember. It was very unsightly, and it'd been off the fountain for 13 years. And then they opened it for barely 6 months. And as you know, we lost it for the whole of last year. But they did open it January the 1st this year, after the German Frankfurt Christmas market went. And you've got most of it up the top, guys. we will come back round. And the road up there, I think they've got about 6 weeks left on the left, fully pedestrianised. And the one on the right, nobody's working there at all, which I find really strange again. The council could have said, come on. They said 15 months, finish March. I think the road on the left will be finished in April, and they're moving a small team of workers over to the road there, which they've done nothing at all since last year. Why they didn't have 2 teams working simultaneously, which would have meant they would probably, if that road is finished by April, they would have had been just a month late, because they said 15 months. But it's now going to be August, apparently. But I just hope in the area in front of the council offices they put, let's just hope they put parasols and tables and chairs for the people of Birmingham. I know they're going to put our rates up about 10%. Council tax, call it what you like. Quite a few shops closed here, guys. You see one here, which is a shame. Have some new ones. Oh, that store's going to reopen. That's a fairly new one up over there. KFC here. Wingstop. You hear, guys? So it is picking up quite a few shops, new shops here. And there's a few shops down here closed. They have signs on the door. It's not up there. I'm just going to tell you again, guys, if you're not from Birmingham, you go down the High Street, New Street, and the road up to the cathedral. Anywhere in Birmingham, it's total anarchy on the footpaths. Cyclists, so just be warned. Treat it as if you're on the road, unfortunately. Nobody does anything about it. I've got a couple of surprises for you tonight. I know we're not live. I've just got so fed up with the damn gimbal problem, guys. As I said, I've got noise cancellation on because there's occasional very strong gust of wind, and I don't want you to feel that. So it might sort of blocks out some of the outside noise. Remember this Christmas time, guys? It was beautiful, wasn't it? But it's good. It's good. You see, look, they've got quite a few restaurants still open. I say it's 8:15 on a Wednesday evening. T4. So when some restaurants close, others open. I think Tim Hortons here. I did see. I think it was up there. There's a couple of restaurants closed. It's the burger shop and another one. But you see signs on the door where the landlord has changed the locks. So obviously, I think it was burger shop. Quite a popular one, I thought. Can't remember what it was called now, guys. We've walked past it. There's 2 up there, closed past Tim Hortons. Most of these are open now. Tesco's was closed for a few months last year, but it's still the same old shop inside. I don't know what they were doing. Be careful in there, guys, because it's not as cheap as you think. They do have their offers with the club card, but some of the items in there are really expensive. They give the impression it's like a supermarket because it's quite large, but it's not really. It's like one of those smaller shops where you pay high prices. Although I do support local shops, but we have to watch our pennies. Burlington Hotel, this was all very nice. Do you remember, guys, I've stayed here. Yes, I advise you, if you come to Birmingham, right in the centre, stay here, guys. Beautiful rooms, really quiet. Had a suite, had a dinner, breakfast, got a fantastic deal. It was about £100 for 2 days. It was quite a long time ago now. I'm going back 53, oh my goodness, 19 years. But it's a lovely, just a quick peek, guys. Lovely hotel. Reception on the left. Can't see anyone. See, it's beautiful in here. I'm not sure the prices now, guys, but it's a really nice hotel. Great service, great restaurant there. When I got back to my car, though, I was still the manager wine rack in Pershaw. Unfortunately, someone put a brick through the side of it's only a Peugeot 405 window, but it was all covered in glass. And I just had to sit on the glass. I couldn't move it. It was so much of it. Broke into a million pieces. I had a cassette, because I mean, it's 19 years ago, in their radio CD player, but they didn't take it. It was just pure vandalism. They just threw a brick through the window and ran off, I presume. But I've got a really big surprise for you here, guys. You won't believe it. I've got two. Now, I remember when we did an on live, which I've stopped doing, I know, guys, after Christmas, it got the same amount of views as live, because, as we have talked about before, 95% of you come in when the videos are not live, even though I go live. Maybe we get 12. I think when we finished last time, 2 hours, we had 13 viewers. So 95% plus of you come in afterwards. So usually between 300 and 400 now, which is excellent for me. And it's so much easier, I've said it before, and now that we've got this, just go online, guys, and look at the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, you'll see what I mean. The screen flips up. Sound is good. I've got, as I said, radio and microphone. Oh, building there late at night. Well, it's not a residential area, so always doing something here, there. So I've got the Odeon Cinema here. Some beautiful buildings. Someone said to me, he sent me a lovely message, likes my videos when I sort of talk a lot more about the surroundings and buildings. And I did send you a message, and thank you very much. But I'm not a historian, you know. I know a lot of. I give you quite a bit of information. I know a lot of vloggers get information. They carry it in their left hand or on their phone. And some of them they've done it to me, dazzle you with their knowledge. That's not my scene, my area. I'm not going to do that, guys. I'm going to give you as much information as I can. And James will always help out. And there's also someone else who comes in. I haven't seen him for a long time, but he knows everything about the buildings and the history in Birmingham. So always click on the link below, and although James hasn't sent anything yet, they will send messages to you. Not to you, to me, but it's full of information. So the big surprise, guys, is coming up now. I thought it was opening the end of the year. I think it's spectacular. I was there today, looking in the window. People were taking photographs. Look, you wouldn't believe it. EL&N, they have one in London. It's absolutely beautiful. Opens 12 o'clock tomorrow. You will be watching this video probably later tonight or early tomorrow. Opens at midday tomorrow, guys. And they've got some incredible cakes in here, Instagrammable. They were all here with their phones today. They were only open for special guests they let in. They were not open for everyone, not the public. It's going to be... Hello. Wonderful cakes, look at those wonderful cakes. Hi. Hello. Wonderful cakes. I want to come in. Oh, they look beautiful. They've got to be the best cake selection I have seen anywhere. Oh my God. Isn't that wonderful? Opens midday tomorrow. Hopefully the coffee is good. Got my eye on all of them. They are amazing. I wonder what they're going to do with all those cakes over there. Okay. I want some more. Oh, look. It's amazing, isn't it? And the chocolate ones here. Look at this. Oh, that's tiramisu. Tiramisu. So midday tomorrow, get along here, guys. Probably be a queue. Opening day. Look at those. That is out of this world. Oh my God. And you've got the light, guys, flickering, but I can't do anything. Oh, I've got a dark mist camera. Oh no, but I'm in low light. Oh, it doesn't matter. Just amazing. Beautiful. I've never, oops, I just touched the window there. I've never seen such wonderful cakes, ever. That's incredible. What do you think, guys? Oh, that one. Take that home. Amazing. And look at those at the back there. They're so large. Oh, I've got to come back. Oh. Yes, I might, guys, even film that again. I might put the dark mist on. I don't know if it's making difference because we are in low light. Well, we've been on 16 minutes. It's never going to be as long. I always say I'm only going to do half an hour. I always do more. You see the ball there? It's not like the one in New York, guys, where they touch it. This is the family channel, Bernard. But there is something down here, but it must be on at night. I saw all the lights on today. It is a bit breezy now. That's why I've got noise cancellation on, guys. So the only downside to that, it does cut out some sort of authenticity, you know. I can't believe it's off, guys. I was going to take you along here, and that's crazy. Oh no, it might be. I don't think it's the other side. Oh, it could be. I'm probably being silly. Am I being silly? Well, let's have a look. I love the lights there. Not sure what they're going to do with this building here. Been empty for a long time. There's been all sorts of things there on the right. It's just so much easier. It doesn't worry me the weight, guys. You know, this is weighs inches. Inches weighs, 3-inch camera weighs just a few ounces, but it's just got a better gimbal, would you believe, than all those ones that we all have trouble with. I was watching a video last night and it was all over the place, the gimbal with a live broadcast. Not the vlogger's fault, it's just what they are like. Most of the time they're okay. Sometimes they just don't want to work, and then you're in the middle of a live stream, you're sort of snookered. But that's strange there. I'm just going to take you around here, guys. I don't know why they've left this here. Since they had the bar on our right, they've just left this here. Oh, they're doing some brickwork here. Yes, they had oh, it is there, like a fairground, but it's not on. Isn't that weird? There's a big, like a Ferris wheel. I'm sure it's here. Am I going crazy? I saw it today. Maybe I'm going crazy. That's weird. I'm sure it was there. Or maybe the other side. No, it's not the other side. I thought I saw something really, oh, it must have been something else, guys. I don't know. Isn't it beautiful here at night? And the pods down there, aren't they lovely? I love it. Very quiet tonight. There are pockets of people, crowds. I know I went out on Saturday. Someone sent me a message today. They were quite nice. It's Cape Hill, not somewhere else. I mean, I said to them, listen, mate, I have a problem getting around the one-bedroom flat. I have a map. I'm always getting lost. So if I say we are somewhere and we are not, then please forgive me. I put it down to my age. That's my excuse. It's being a bit fastidious, but I mean, I was only mentioning that. Oh, I don't know if I want to go down those steps. Isn't it beautiful though, guys? Isn't that beautiful? It is lovely there in the Chinese Quarter down there. You've seen it recently, I would say. And Digbeth, I reckon another month, guys, 6 weeks, we'll take a trip down to Digbeth, end of April. And that's when they will finish the first road, I said, on their left in Victoria Square. They'll probably be on the last road. And I reckon Digbeth could be. I mean, as James said, they're very busy down there still. Lots of building going on off the main. But the main road, I seem to remember it because laying the track for HS2, the biggest white elephant in the world. Not going to Leeds now, not going from Manchester, just going from here to some unearthly place in London, which is about 30 minutes outside the central London. And that won't happen for 10 years, guys. 10 years, and they don't tell you, they estimate the tickets will be 33% more than what they are at the moment. So if you were travelling on HS2 today, you'll pay a third more. And as I said, it doesn't go to central London, Euston, and they estimate 52 minutes. I can get the fast train now in 1 hour and 21 minutes. So would I pay, say if the tickets, would I pay a third more to get to London 29 minutes quicker? I don't think so. If you were talking about a £30 ticket, would I pay 40? No, I wouldn't. I'd go on because the 1 hour 21 minutes, and I think it might even be 1 hour 17, don't quote me, but that would make it only 25 minutes longer. And that's Avanti. 2 or 3 weeks in advance, I normally get a return ticket for same day. Even I've noticed recently, if you book about 3 weeks in advance with Avanti, you can get a return ticket for about £21-22, but you can have an open return, so come back within a month. So that's amazing. Now, because I pay a third, I get a third off. I pay £30 a year for you're 65 plus. You get a third off if you pay £30 for a pass, which is a great deal. You would pay for the same ticket £30. So you open return Avanti 2 or 3 weeks in advance, and the train normally get it's about a 12:10 from so 12:10.
Got me feeling like crying, 'cause you're always rushing. Your mind has been filled with traffic, no stop signs, stuck on bad